Almost 5 years ago, I moved to the United States to study. I was very happy, but also very nervous and worried, because it was my first day at university. Then, a tall, handsome guy with strong arms walked into the classroom and sat in the seat right in front of me. All my fear and stress disappeared, and during the whole class, I was completely amazed by him. I didn't understand anything the teacher said. I didn't even notice how the time passed because I couldn't stop looking at him. As soon as the class ended, I wanted to introduce myself. I was about to tap him on the shoulder to get his attention, when suddenly a voice in my head said, "What are you doing? Be cool, you idiot." I quickly pulled my hand back, turned around, and walked away. Days went by, and every day I looked at him with longing and felt sad, because I didn't know how to get his attention. I kept thinking, if you wait too long, you will lose this amazing and good-looking guy. The last thing I wanted was to see him holding hands with another girl one day. I had to do something quickly to make sure he noticed me. I decided that the next day I would wear a slightly more open top, dress better, wear a short skirt, and sit in the seat in front of him. The next day, as I was about to sit in front of him, I thought, how do I get his attention? I wanted him to see me, but I didn't want it to look like I was trying too hard. After a few seconds, a good idea came to my mind. I walked up to him and said, "Hi, my eyes aren't very good. Can I sit in front of you so I can see the board better?" He smiled and said, "Sure, no problem." I sat in front of him, moved my hips a little to the side of the chair, and didn't say anything else. But I kept playing with my hair to make him notice me. Then another idea came to me. I thought, if I drop my pen on the floor and bend down to pick it up, maybe he will notice me more. I dropped my pen on the floor, but just as I was about to pick it up, he stood up from his seat and gave me my pen, and I took it with a proud face and said, "Thank you." In my head, I thought, "You messed up, girl. He knows what would have happened if I had bent down, so that's why he gave me the pen." I felt very disappointed. But a little later, I saw that the girl sitting next to me did the same thing. She dropped her pen to get his attention, but this time he didn't pick it up for her. I thought, maybe he only wanted to help me or wanted to see me. I got very angry at that girl. So when the class ended, I stood up and said to her, "What do you think you're doing?" She replied, "Honey, I'm doing the same thing you're doing." I got even angrier. So in front of everyone, I pulled down her skirt and said, "Here, now it's much easier for you, isn't it?" She got mad and started shouting. Everyone in the class was staring at us as we argued. Suddenly, I felt someone grab my arm from behind. I turned around and saw him, the guy I liked. He said, "Come on, let's step out for a moment so you can calm down." We left the classroom and went into an empty classroom next door. I was so mad that I didn't even know what I was saying. I started yelling at him, "What do you want? What are you even saying?" He replied, "Calm down. It's not a big deal." I said, "What do you mean? It's none of your business." Before I could finish my sentence, he stopped me, leaned in, and kissed me. I was so shocked and surprised, but I didn't pull back. I kissed him back and let him continue. Suddenly, I felt that he was unbuttoning my shirt. You can't imagine how good it felt. unbuttoned his shirt too, and we took off each other's clothes. The classroom was empty, so we continued without any worries. But the story isn't over yet. It's still going on. Subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next episode.